Alright, hi, how are you today? So, I decided to record again, especially now that I'm in much better spirits than I was in the last video, especially after breakfast. I mean, I'm still working on it. Bacon there, I had some pancakes, fruit, coffee. I'm not gonna drink orange juice because I am diabetic, but the coffee though, the coffee is surprisingly good for it being hospital food. Everyone's like, oh, the hospital food is so nasty. I don't know, maybe it's because I got used to it. I pretty much treat hospitals like hotels these days, where I'm like, I wonder how the food will be here. I wonder how the beds will be. Because in the last hospital, it wasn't that great, but the bed actually adjusted to your comfort level. Like it just naturally deflated sometimes or got a little bit more firm. So you're always being moved in some way. You know, the blood flow is still going, unlike the bed here. It's a bit stiff, but hey, you know what? As long as they're taking care of me, I think I'm good, you know? Yeah. Like it is really good. Like I'm not crapping it. Like it's pretty darn good. Just for to be able to just put one cream and two sweeteners in there and it's good. I'm like, holy crap! I usually have to put up to 10 creamers and freaking 4 freaking sweeteners to get it to taste good to me at least. And that is actually pretty darn good. Yeah, and of course, they have real bacon. Over in the other hospitals in Florida, I went to the ones that only did chicken bacon because of their religion. This is also a hospital based on a religion, but I forgot which one it is that actually allows us to eat bacon. So I'm happy, a very happy camper. So anyway, that's not the point of this video, so I'm sorry I just wasted 2 minutes of your time talking about nonsense. But I just wanted to really start getting stuff going on my channel here, and see what I can do. I might actually switch things to a different channel though, even though that's going to be just as dead as this one, but I'm still just going to post videos anyway because again, it's for personal satisfaction and for like kind of just for my own personal watching in the future to kind of record my thoughts in a way, maybe, sort of, kind of, I'm not sure. But I want to go ahead and talk about struggle, you know, and that does involve stress and depression and anger, but I kind of want to go to those at another time. So right now it's just the struggle is real in general, you know, and of course the struggle is real is in quotation marks. It really is real, you know, and from all the times I've cried already within the week and a day I've been in the hospital, you know, I'm relearning that crying does nothing, even though it's just my emotions leaking out because, you know, there's so much. So even now, there's so much in my mind that when I think about it, I get stupid. People say like, no, you're not stupid, but I feel like it. Because again, crying doesn't help, even though sure it releases that pressure so it doesn't cause an aneurysm in my freaking brain, but not literally, I'm just, you know, just saying. The other issue is that when I cry, I get a nosebleed, a bad one. And I am also at risk of having a palpitation attack where my heart starts speeding at 200 somewhat beats per minute. Dangerous. You know, once upon a time, I actually had a turbo attack. Oh. The bacon.
They can throw it away. You can
Oh,
eat.
for real?
Yeah.
Let me just see what I can choose then. I feel really bad,
No,
but
no,
I'm just
you're
gonna
fine.
take the bacon
They're
at
gonna
least.
waste it out.
Okay, yeah.
So
So I'll just take
you
the.
want a milk?
Ooh,
Cup?
more coffee.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You want some more pancakes?
No, I gotta watch my carbs. I'm trying to stay
Oh,
healthy.
okay. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Well, you have a good day.
All right, you too.
No
Thank you.
problem. They're gonna throw it away.
All right.
Bessie goes,
Thanks for the extra bacon.
no problem.
I didn't even realize that this is recording. I'm not sure how much that was recorded, but got extra bacon. Oh my gosh, more bacon, more coffee, and yeah, because there was just a mix-up where my tray was late, and I was like, I don't know where my food is at. Where's my food? And then the nurse was nice enough to reorder it, and I got more bacon. I was a good boy though. I had a chance to get more pancakes, but I gotta watch my sugar. Diabetes is a dangerous thing, so I'm not gonna be drinking, drinking pancakes. I just thought of myself drinking pancake batter. Oh my gosh, how disgusting that is. Oh gosh. Oh, imagine that, drinking pancake batter. Sorry. So the struggle. Yeah. I don't even remember where I was. I remember talking about that, like, I get massive nosebleeds. And, oh, yeah, heart palpitation, 200 beats per minute or more. I don't remember what else I was talking about. But yeah, crying really doesn't help the situation. It technically makes me worse. My mom has already lectured me about crying because it could also put pressure on my abdomen, which could put pressure on my guts, which could make it bleed more because that's where the bleeding has come from. Yes, I didn't really say much in the last video because I didn't really want to, but I may have internal bleeding in my intestines, and then since no, I'm not may have. I do have internal bleeding, but we don't know if it stopped. And I don't produce blood, so that's very dangerous. Not producing blood and losing blood, very bad. And then the fact that my platelets are low, which help you stop the blood flow so it could start healing. Well, if the platelets aren't there, at least not enough, it'll continuously bleed longer, which means more blood loss, which means very, very, very bad. So this is a very serious situation I'm in. That's why I'm crying. That's why I'm scared to death. I'm terrified. And I'm not afraid to admit it. When it comes to struggle, I feel that the best thing to do is to accept it. Accept that it's happening. Accept that you are in deep shit. You know, don't cry about it. I mean, you can cry a little bit because it's okay to cry, all right? Don't get me wrong. It is very okay to cry. But don't cry too much because it really won't do much. And get yourself to calm down. I mean, there are many ways to get yourself to calm down, but it's very important to calm down, because the more you freak out, the more you're prone to get making things worse, be it your own health physically, your own mental health. Well, actually, no, mental health, I tend to feel pretty refreshed after crying, yes, but you don't want to cry too much because it really does start to make your face swell up and your eyes are like, you know what I mean? And your lips feel swollen, like, or something. Usually the top lip, like, anyway, sorry. But yeah, I've cried hard enough before to cause that to happen. That was when my grandpa died, long ago, technically 10 years ago. It's really important when you're struggling in life to not bottle things up, you know what I mean? It's very dangerous to bottle things up, because if you bottle things up later down the line, it's going to really punch you in the gut, and you're going to be on the ground for a while, and laying there on the ground, just like crying, is not going to help the situation. It's going to waste time. Just calm yourself down and just, how do I put it? Just think, like, think of the times, no. Think of the things you're grateful of having in your life. That always helps. I know that's one of the old things, but it does actually help. I've tried it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm grateful to still have my mom. See, oh man, I'm too emotional these days. That's the other thing. Struggle. It's a lot easier to deal with. Sorry, let me focus on fixing up my coffee. But it's a lot easier to deal with struggle when you have someone there. Even better, a group of people there to help you get through things, to help you talk about things. Even if you cry like an idiot, as long as they allow you to cry and not shame you, you're good to go. Right? Great. Oh, okay. Still. I'm so stupid. I'm like, great, what did I just get on my mouth? But it's just syrup, thankfully. But, great, give me a minute here. I'm gonna put the phone down right quick. Okay. This might be a long video, I'm not sure, I hope not. But, where was I? Yeah, it's very helpful to have people there to get you through things. Be it even just one friend should be enough, as long as they're a good, true friend, you know, because I'm that type of guy where I just have one good friend while the rest are more like acquaintances, you know. But I was blessed and lucky enough to always have my family there. My mom, my grandmother, my grandfather. He was one of those type of guys that was like distant, but you can tell he cared and he was watching over me and everything. You know, my uncle, my aunt, my whole immediate family, you know, and especially now my siblings, and I've got my friends that I still talk to in Florida and all elsewhere because I'm a gamer. And when you're a gamer, people are like, you have now friends. I have friends everywhere. Everywhere. Anyway, but yeah. I know I'm all over the place with this, but it's really important to keep calm, to have support, to make sure you support yourself, because even if you have nobody to help you get through the hardships, it is still up to you to decide if you're going to make it through or not. It is up to you to make negative to positive. It's hard to do, trust me. It's a lot more easy to remember the negative than to remember the positive. I understand you. I know that struggle, but trust me, you'll feel really good once you accomplish it. See, one thing I've realized throughout my life is that the positive takes its time to take effect. Think of it as a medication. You know, you want that medication to take effect already, right? And once it does, you know, you feel this relief, like, oh, the pain's gone, awesome, you know? But then when you do drugs, which are negative, they will feel good, so good. But the damage it's doing to your body while you're just so good, yeah, it's just gonna kill you in the long run. Medications, I know it's a bad example in my opinion, because some medications do more damage than good. But when you take it in moderation, like painkillers, that's why I went with painkillers, that is a bit of a good thing because it helps you get through things, you know. But you know, I hope you know what I'm trying to get at, you know, like you gotta wait for the positive to take effect. So even if you feel like a fool whilst trying to stay positive and get yourself through the tough times, be patient, be vigilant, keep moving forward, because eventually you'll get through it. and you'll find yourself in a beautiful forest out of the dark tunnel. So, yeah, I think this video has gone on long enough. I wanted to talk more about it, but I'm a rambler and I'm weird and stupid like that. So I'm going to let you go with that. And I'm going to get back to my food. And I'll probably be disturbed by a doctor soon anyway because I got to see multiple, unfortunately. So, and I guess I'll update you guys on exactly what's going on for those who actually care about this stuff that I'm going through. Because I'm going through a lot, technically. So, yeah. You have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video.